Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. I've got a silver coin cleaning video for you today. I've done it before, I've done a couple of previous videos, but let me quickly talk you through the process and then we'll get straight into it. So I've got a silver 50p, first time I'll be cleaning a silver 50p. It's going to come out of that capsule. It's going to go into that bath of silver cleaning polish just for 2 or 3 seconds. That's the silver polish, Talktown Silver Sparkle. It's then going to go into this water, into that sieve, so it'll be rinsed off. I'll dry it with some tissue and then I'm going to give it a polish with the Talktown Silver Polishing Cloth. Dry it off and see what kind of results that we get. So I've done it before. I've done £2 before in 2 videos. This is what from the very first video that I did 2 years ago now, and it's still in pretty good condition. It had a big thumbprint on one side as well as marks on both sides, and this process did the absolute biz 2 years later, even though this isn't in a airtight capsule. I don't know if you can hear it rattle there, so that's why the tone in the first place. But yeah, pretty cool. So we'll start with a warning. So I'm not recommending you doing this. This is just for my own entertainment purposes. I bought the silver coin. I only paid £11.50 for it, including postage. It was £10 plus £1.55 postage. It's a silver WWF. Really good price, I think, or I would say so, but I knew what condition it was in, that's why it was so cheap. You'd pay £15 plus even for a base metal version of this, so just the cupra nickel version, the standard 50p, up to a better finish than your circulating standard. Just trying to get you these so you can see the tone in there. So yeah, if this was a 50p in normal 50p base metal normal material, but to a higher finish, you'd be looking at £15. I thought, well, can't fall off for a silver version. But yes, it has badly torn. I had to buy some new Talktown light, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. Right, let's get ready to go. We'll take it out of the capsule. It's going to have to come out of this foam bit as well, which I think really doesn't help in terms of the toning, the oxidization, the chemical that's in the foam, I think adds to the oxidization process. And in fact, before I do take it out, you can maybe see where it says Elizabeth there. So once you get to the A of Elizabeth, you can see where the foam has really overcooked that, and it'll probably be stuck. Actually, while I'm talking, it reminds me, I've done this before with silver coins. I had a similar thing. Wasn't as old as this coin, but had been in. I did some from 2016 from the celebrating 50 years of the 50p set, and I got them for just £5 each, and I cleaned them up and give them away actually as a members only prize. So I have done 50p's before. Now it'll be interesting to see how this goes. It's a bit of a risk, this one, because you've got the 50 animals there that are commemorating the WWF with a panda in the middle. So it's going to be really interesting that when I do give it a clean up, whether it'll look odd because of will I get in between the gaps of the animals. It's a really difficult design to clean up, this one. So there it is outside of its packaging. Might not be too bad actually in terms of the black foam. I think we might have got away with it. So when I have done this before, which I'd forgotten I'd done until I started filming, there was a lot of black residue around the outside of the 50p. So anyhow, let's go. So Talktown Silver Sparkle. It's going to go in here just for a couple of seconds. So we put it in the bath, and it's in there. So 1, 2, and I think just a little bit more for a little bit of look there. So hopefully that is interacting with the coin and getting that tarnishing off, that toning, that oxidization. I'm then going to pop it into the sieve, and the sieve is, I'm going to put the top in there. The sieve is just a Commoner Garden sieve, a plastic sieve, so it will be giving it some micro scratches. Did I warn everybody not to do it? You do risk damaging your coin, but it is only just for my own purposes, and I want to get it cleaned up and into a flip and into a coin flip into my album right next to my WWF that's in base metal, the proof condition one. So I'm going to leave it here for a little bit. I'm going to have to give it a bit of a flip. Hang on. Oh, sugar. Okay, that's bad. It's flipped over, it's backfired. It's now come out the thing. I should have left myself a little bit of space, I think, because of the The camera's right here. I want to get everything on. I want to get everything on camera so you could see what was what. But anyway, I'm just going to have to dunk in and grab it. Oh dear. Didn't really want to do this, but never mind. What choice have I got? Right, into the tissue paper. I'll get the water out of the way now. What a wally. Never mind. It's all just a bit of fun. All just good fun. So I'll give this a dry off and then we'll give it a buff up. Really hope that tarnishes, or the polish is into the tarnish. Might have to do it more than once. Like I say, it's quite badly tarnished, this, although it looks better already. But it is still badly tarnished. Let's have a look at the animal side. That doesn't seem to have made a lot of difference, especially down here. So I might have to go back into the bath. I've put the lid on precaution-wise. I should have gloves on. I should have goggles on because that chemical is pretty harsh, the silver cleaning chemical. But I am in a well-vented area, so I'm not picking up a lot of the fumes. I had to buy that Talktown. I say when I'd done it before, a couple of years ago, I could have still had it because you hardly use any at all of the actual polish itself. But I could have. We can get all the, you can see all the steamy stuff coming off this, all the residue off the powder. It's already just with a little bit of a. You can already see the shine coming back to it. Look, that middle bit, and the oxidization, the black stuff coming off. Yeah, when I did it 2 years ago, I could have still used the Talktown stuff that I had, but I didn't store it straight, and it ended up leaking and actually leaked all over the filing cabinet I had it stored in, and it actually started rusting the metal filing cabinet, so I had to buy another one. It cost me £8, got it off eBay. It was cheaper off eBay than it was anywhere else. It was only a £5 last time I bought it, but a lot of things have happened in the last 2 years. Inflation has taken hold. So technically you could argue that I've got that £8 with this, the £11.50 I paid. You could argue I paid £19.50. But if it works and looks the business, then I definitely think it'll have been worth the cost to get a silver WWF coin for even £19.50. And of course I can use the silver sparkle if I do buy any other silver coins, cheap. So lots and lots of black stuff there. Look at that, lots of oxidization coming off. And I can already see that it's really made a real difference to this coin in terms of shine. So I'm really looking forward to getting this into the album. I won't put it into a flip in this video, because I want to make sure it's completely dry before I put it into a flip and then into my album. But I will do a follow-up video, because I want to do a whole coin collection video anyway, showing my entire coin collection, or at least a minimum my big boy album that's got all my special 50p's in, 50p's and £2, ones I've either bought, been given, or found on our channel, because we do hunt for 50p's and £2 every week. So if you are new, please do subscribe, and you'll see what treasure that we can find every week, and we do indeed find it quite regularly. So look at that. I mean, look at the shine on that. That's a different coin, or certainly looks a different coin. So let's give it a flip over, and I haven't given that any stick yet. That's just been as a result of being in the cloth while I've been rubbing the other side. So definitely round about the 50p at the bottom there, and all the writing looks way better. The Queen looks a little grey, so let's see if we can do something about that by giving her face some specific attention. I don't know whether you can see that the vapours coming off. I've never seen that before on these silver cloths. I have used Talktown before, but I get silver cloths off eBay, different kind of brand, which I've used, and I can't say I've ever seen that happen before. So that's interesting. Hopefully it's not going to cause me any kind of issues, either with my health or with the quality of the coin. It really has. Look at that. It really is unreal, the amount of black stuff that's come off there. And I think you'll agree that looks the business. So I might just keep an eye out on eBay, see if I can get any more silver coins in really bad condition, and just get them polished up so that I can get them into my album. That is, you shouldn't handle coins either, but I do like to touch it. But will I get can I get a view? Because it's reflecting the camera and the roof of the Magic Studio. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. Hang on, is that it there? Is that the angle? Zooming in a little bit. Oh, I've got these as well. I should have these special snooker cue polishing gloves on, but I forgot to put them on. I'll maybe give it another polish before I put it into a flip. But I think you'll agree that that looks a different coin now compared to how it was. I'm not going to put it back in the capsule. It's going to go into a coin flip and it's going to go into my album. But look at that. Absolutely lovely. But it will be full of micro scratches. I say that's the warning. Obviously I've been given some really good jip with the old polishing cloth there, so it'll be full of micro scratches. But to the naked eye and looking at my album, then that is certainly going to be absolutely fine. So there we go. All done and dusted. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe, turn on the notification bells, put a like on the video, let me know what you think of these results, and do watch some of our other videos where we look for rare and valuable 50p's, coins that you can find in your change, and we regularly find ones that are worth more than the face value, more than the 50p that's stamped on them, or the £2 that's stamped on them. And we have an album as well. We're on a quest to try and find one of every single commemorative that you can find. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.